welcome to you. I'm delighted you've joined me this evening on Whispers Before Sleep. And it's my pleasure to guide you through these gentle stories, designed to help you unwind and drift into a peaceful rest. Tonight, we'll embark on a quiet journey to an ancient university library in the heart of Oxford, a place where time seems to stand still amid towering shelves of forgotten wisdom. Here, you'll discover a gentle ginger cat who's made this library his home for 20 years, a serene companion who patrols the aisles with soft steps, naps in the colorful pools of light from stained glass windows, and purrs contentedly on a worn velvet cushion. You'll immerse yourself in the sanctuary of this space, the comforting scent of old books, the soft patting of paws on wooden floors, and the peaceful rhythm of the cat's breathing as the afternoon light fades gently into twilight. It's a place of perfect calm, where worries dissolve like mist in the morning sun, and rest comes as naturally as turning a page. So, if you're ready, find a comfortable position in your bed. Adjust your pillow to cradle your head, just so. Pull your blankets up to envelop you in cozy warmth, and allow your body to settle deeply into the mattress beneath you. There's no rush, no expectations. Simply let yourself be here, in this moment. Close your eyes if it feels right, and listen to the sound of my voice. You might notice your breath slowing, your thoughts quieting. This time is yours for relaxation and renewal. If you enjoy these stories, I'd be grateful if you'd subscribe to Whispers Before Sleep. Share this with someone who might need a peaceful evening, or leave a kind comment. But for now, let's leave all that behind and begin our journey together. Let's begin. Now, as you lie there comfortably, take a moment to notice how your body feels against the bed. The mattress supports you fully, holding your weight without effort on your part. Your blankets rest gently over you, providing just the right amount of warmth. You might adjust slightly, finding that perfect position where everything feels aligned and at ease. Bring your awareness to your breath. There's no need to change it or force it in any way. Simply observe the natural flow, the air moving in through your nose or mouth, filling your lungs gently, and then releasing out again. Notice how your chest rises softly with each inhale and falls with each exhale. Your belly expands a little and then releases. It's a rhythm as old as time itself, steady and reassuring. With each breath out, you might feel a subtle sense of letting go. Any thoughts from the day, any lingering concerns, they can drift away now. Like leaves carried on a gentle stream, moving further and further from you until they're out of sight. Now, let's bring that awareness to the top of your head. Feel your scalp resting against the pillow, completely supported. You don't have to hold your head up. The pillow does that for you. Let any tension in your scalp soften, release, become loose and relaxed. Move your attention down to your forehead, that space between your eyebrows, where we sometimes carry the creases of the day. Allow it to smooth out. Feel the skin becoming soft, the muscles beneath relaxing. It's as if a gentle warmth spreads across your forehead, melting away any tightness. Now, your eyes, whether they're closed or gently lidded, notice the delicate muscles around them. The eyelids feel heavy, resting comfortably. You might feel a slight flutter, but that's okay. Let them settle, let them rest. There's nothing you need to see right now. Everything is within. Down to your cheeks and jaw. Feel the weight of your cheeks against the pillow or simply hanging loose. Your jaw, allow it to unclench. The teeth parting slightly if that feels natural. Let the muscles along your jawline soften. Release any gripping or holding. With each exhale, feel that area becoming more and more relaxed. Your neck now, that bridge between head and body. Notice any tension there, perhaps from holding your head up during the day. Allow it to dissolve, the neck muscles lengthening, softening. Feel the support of the pillow extending to your neck, cradling it gently, moving to your shoulders. They might be carrying the weight of the world, but not anymore. Let them drop, sink down toward the bed. Feel the space between your shoulders and your ears widening. With each breath, release a little more. Let go of what you no longer need to hold. Your arms now, from the shoulders down to the elbows. Feel the upper arms resting heavily against the mattress or blankets. Allow any tightness to flow out, like water draining away. Your elbows, relaxed and at ease, down to your forearms and wrists. Notice how they lie there, supported fully. The muscles softening, the bones feeling heavy and grounded. Your hands and fingers, perhaps they're curled slightly or open. Either way, let them unfurl if they wish. Feel the palms softening, the fingers loosening. Any tension in the hands, let it go, drifting away with your breath. Now, bring awareness to your chest. The rise and fall with each breath. Feel the heart beating steadily within, a gentle rhythm. Allow the chest to open, to relax. No need to hold anything here. Everything is safe. Everything is calm. Your back now, from the upper back down to the lower. Feel it pressing into the mattress, supported along its length. The muscles along the spine softening, lengthening. Any knots or tightness, imagine them unwinding like threads loosening. Down to your abdomen. The belly softens with each exhale. No need to hold it in. Let it be natural, relaxed. Feel the warmth there. The gentle movement with your breath. Your hips and pelvis. They sink deeply into the bed, heavy and grounded. Allow any tension from sitting or standing during the day to release, to melt away. Now, your thighs. The large muscles there, strong but now at rest. Feel them becoming heavy, sinking down. Let go of any holding. Your knees. They might be straight or bent slightly. Either way, allow them to relax. The joints softening, the muscles around them easing. Down to your calves and shins. Feel the weight of them against the bed. Any tightness from walking or movement, let it dissolve, flow out with your breath. Your ankles now, they rest comfortably, supported. Allow them to loosen, to be at peace. Finally, your feet and toes. Feel the heels pressing down. The arches relaxing. Your toes perhaps wiggling slightly at first, but now settling, becoming still and heavy. Let any last remnants of tension drain out through your toes, leaving your entire body relaxed and at ease. Now, take a moment to feel your whole body as one. From the top of your head to the tips of your toes, notice the sense of heaviness, of sinking deeper into the bed. With each breath, you become more relaxed, more peaceful. Your mind quiets, your body rests. If thoughts arise, that's okay. Simply notice them and let them pass, like clouds drifting across a calm sky. You don't need to follow them, you're here. In this moment, safe and comfortable. As this relaxation deepens, you might feel a gentle drowsiness settling in, like a soft blanket over your awareness. And now, with your body so relaxed, let's allow the mind to wander into our story. Imagine yourself transitioning gently, as if walking through a soft mist, emerging into a quiet Sunday afternoon in Oxford. You find yourself approaching the ancient doors of the university library, the air carrying a faint scent of aged paper and polished wood. The door opens easily, welcoming you into this sanctuary of calm. You find yourself standing just inside the grand entrance of an ancient university library in Oxford. The heavy wooden doors closing softly behind you with a gentle click that echoes faintly through the vast space. The air is cool and still, carrying the comforting scent of old books, leather bindings, aged paper, and a hint of beeswax polish that has been applied lovingly over centuries. Sunlight streams in through tall arched windows, some adorned with stained glass that casts pools of ruby, sapphire, and emerald light across the worn oak floors. The library stretches out before you, a labyrinth of towering bookshelves that reach up toward a vaulted ceiling, where beams of dark wood crisscross like the branches of ancient trees. It's a quiet Sunday afternoon, and the place feels almost like your own private heaven. Few others are here, perhaps a distant scholar turning pages in some far corner, but their presence is muted, unobtrusive. You feel drawn deeper inside, your footsteps soft on the polished floorboards that creak ever so gently under your weight, a sound that's rhythmic and reassuring, like the heartbeat of the library itself. As you move along the central aisle, you notice movement from the corner of your eye. There, emerging from between two massive shelves laden with leather-bound tomes, is a gentle ginger cat. His fur is a soft orange hue, like autumn leaves warmed by the sun, and he moves with a quiet grace that speaks of his 20 years in this place. He pauses, regarding you with calm green eyes that hold no judgment, only a serene curiosity. You feel an immediate sense of companionship, as if he's been expecting you, ready to share the peaceful rhythms of his domain. The cat turns and pads softly down the aisle, his paws making the faintest padding sounds on the wooden floor, a gentle pat, pat, pat that's almost hypnotic in its steadiness. You feel drawn to follow him, your own steps slowing to match his unhurried pace. The shelves on either side rise high above you, filled with books of every size, some with gilt edges that catch the light, others with faded spines bearing titles in Latin or ancient scripts. The scent of the books grows stronger here, a rich, earthy aroma that evokes memories of quiet afternoons long past. Wrapping around you like a comforting embrace, you notice how the light from the stained glass windows plays across the cat's fur as he walks, turning his ginger coat into a mosaic of warm colors. He leads you deeper into the library, turning into a narrower aisle where the shelves seem even taller, creating a cozy corridor of knowledge. Dust motes dance lazily in the beams of sunlight that filter through, swirling gently in the still air. You can feel the smoothness of the wooden shelves as you brush your fingers along them lightly, the grain worn smooth by countless hands over the years. The cat pauses at a spot where a particularly vibrant shaft of colored light pools on the floor, a blend of blues and greens from a window depicting scholarly scenes from centuries ago. He circles once, then settles down right in the center of that light, his body curling into a comfortable loaf shape. You find yourself drawn to sit nearby, on a sturdy wooden chair tucked between the shelves, its seat slightly indented from years of use. The chair creaks softly as you settle in, the wood warm from the sun's touch. From here, you watch the cat as he begins to groom himself with deliberate, slow licks. His tongue rasps gently against his fur, a soft, rhythmic sound that blends with the distant tick of an old grandfather clock somewhere in the library. You can hear his breathing, steady in content, in and out, a peaceful cadence that seems to sync with your own. The air around you feels soft, almost velvety, and you notice the faint scent of vanilla from the pages of an open book nearby, perhaps left by a previous visitor. As the afternoon progresses, the cat rises again, stretching languidly with his front paws extended, his back arching in a graceful curve. His claws extend briefly, scratching lightly against the floor with a soft scritch that echoes faintly. He shakes himself, a ripple moving through his fur, and then continues his patrol, weaving between the shelves. You follow at a distance, content to observe his routine. He jumps effortlessly onto a low-step stool, his tail swishing gently, and from there surveys his kingdom, the endless rows of books, the high ceilings, the quiet corners where sunlight fades into shadow. You feel the floorboards under your feet, solid and reassuring, each step a gentle reminder of the library's enduring presence. The cat leads you to a grand reading room, where massive tables of dark mahogany stand under chandeliers that, though unlit now, promise soft glow in the evenings. Here, the stained glass is even more elaborate, casting intricate patterns across the tabletops like scattered jewels. The cat hops onto one of the tables, padding across its surface with sure steps, leaving faint paw prints that fade almost immediately. Finding a spot where the light is particularly warm, a golden hue from a clear pane mixed with the colors, he circles again and lies down, his body relaxing fully. You settle into a nearby armchair, upholstered in deep green leather that's soft and supple from age. The chair envelops you, the arms supporting your elbows comfortably, and you sink back, feeling the tension of the outside world dissolve completely. Watching the cat nap, you notice how his sides rise and fall with each breath, a slow, even movement that's mesmerizing. His eyes are closed, whiskers twitching occasionally as if in a pleasant dream. The purring starts then, a low, rumbling vibration that you can almost feel in the air around you. It's a sound of pure contentment, steady and soothing, like the hum of bees in a summer garden. You close your eyes for a moment, letting that purr wash over you, blending with the faint rustle of a page turning in the distance, perhaps from another quiet soul lost in a book. The scent of old books is stronger here in the reading room, mixed with a subtle note of aged wood and perhaps a hint of pipe tobacco from long ago. It's comforting, grounding, reminding you of timeless stories and forgotten wisdom. You feel the warmth of the sunlight on your skin filtering through the windows, casting a gentle heat that relaxes your muscles further. As time passes, though time feels irrelevant in this place, the cat stirs from his nap. He yawns widely, showing tiny pink gums and sharp but harmless teeth, then stretches once more before hopping down from the table. His landing is silent, graceful, and he glances back at you as if inviting you to continue the journey. You rise slowly, your body feeling loose and at ease, and follow him through another set of aisles. This part of the library feels even more secluded, with shelves dedicated to rare manuscripts, their covers protected by glass cases that reflect the softening light. The cat weaves between them, his tail held high like a flag of contentment. He pauses at a windowsill, jumping up to perch there, looking out at the Oxford quad below, where ancient stone buildings stand sentinel under a sky that's beginning to shift from blue to the soft pastels of approaching twilight. You stand beside him, feeling the cool stone of the sill under your hands, smooth from centuries of touch. Outside, leaves rustle gently in a light breeze, and you can hear the distant call of birds settling for the evening. The cat's fur brushes against your arm as he leans into you slightly, his warmth a comforting presence. His purring resumes, vibrating through the air, and you feel your own breathing slow to match it once more. The light in the library begins to change now, the afternoon sun dipping lower, turning the stained glass pools from vibrant colors to deeper, more muted tones, amethyst and indigo mingling with the fading gold. The cat hops down and leads you to a cozy alcove, tucked away at the end of a row. Here, there's a worn velvet cushion on a low bench, deep crimson in color, faded to a soft rose in places from years of use. The cat claims it immediately, circling 3 times before settling in, his body curling into a perfect circle, with his tail tucked over his nose. You sit on the bench beside him, the wood creaking softly under you, and reach out tentatively to stroke his fur. It's incredibly soft, like warm silk, and he responds with a deeper purr, his eyes half closing in bliss. The cushion beneath him gives slightly under his weight, and you can imagine how it cradles him, just as your bed cradles you now. As twilight deepens outside, the library takes on a new hush. The sounds are even softer, the padding of the cat's earlier steps now, replaced by his steady breathing, in and out, a gentle rise and fall. You notice the textures around you, the velvet of the cushion, smooth and plush, the grain of the wooden bench, worn smooth. The pages of nearby books, slightly rough if you were to touch them. The scent of old books lingers, now mingled with a faint coolness from the evening air seeping through the windows. You feel completely at peace here, in this sanctuary with your feline companion. The cat's purring continues, a constant anchor, drawing you deeper into relaxation. You might notice your eyelids growing heavier, your body sinking further into the bench. Time stretches out, each moment filled with quiet beauty. The cat shifts slightly, uncurling to stretch one paw, then resettles, his breathing even slower now. You watch the play of twilight through the stained glass, the colors fading to silvery grays, the library enveloping you in its timeless calm. Perhaps you lean back against the shelf behind you, feeling the solid support of the books, their knowledge a silent guardian. The cat's warmth radiates nearby, his presence a reminder that you're not alone in this peaceful place. As the light dims further, you feel a profound sense of rest settling over you, like a soft blanket drawn up to your chin. The rhythms of the library, the cat's breathing, the faint creak of settling wood, the hush of the evening, blend into a symphony of serenity. You might find yourself drifting, your thoughts softening, your awareness gently expanding and then quieting. And so, in this ancient space, with the ginger cat as your gentle guide, you allow yourself to simply be. The afternoon has faded fully into twilight now, the windows showing a deepening blue outside. The cat purrs on, content and at rest, inviting you to join him in that same peaceful state. This sanctuary holds you safely, the scents and sounds and feelings, wrapping around you like the pages of a well-loved book. You feel your body heavy, your mind calm, ready for whatever dreams may come. If you're still with me, still following these words through the quiet aisles of the library, that's perfectly all right. But if you've already drifted off into sleep, carried away by the gentle purring and the scent of old books, that's wonderful too. I'm going to leave you now with the soft sounds of gentle rain falling outside the library windows, pattering lightly against the panes, along with some peaceful, ambient music, soft strings, and harp notes that fade into the background. These sounds will continue for a while, accompanying you deeper into rest, like the cat's steady breathing, guiding you to peace. You don't need to listen closely or do anything at all. Simply let them wash over you, easing you further into slumber. Sleep well, rest deeply, and may your night be filled with calm. Good night.